Okay, so I'm going to show you how to build an email using the Email Shepherd MCP server. I'm going to use Claude here, but this works in any MCP client. So if your team uses ChatGPT or Cursor or Claude Code or anything else that uses an MCP client, then that'll work fine too. And the email that we're going to build is based off this. I've got a campaign brief for like a fake travel city breaks campaign, which includes sort of just a bit of information about the objectives of the campaign, the audience, the pricing, the kinds of things you'd normally expect really in a campaign brief. So I'll just copy the link and I'll paste that into Claude. And I'll say something like build this in Email Shepherd. I'll say put it in the default workspace in my city break campaigns project. And I'll also just say find relevant images in the image library. Okay. So this is using the Google Drive MCP. But it'll work in like kind of with whatever other MCP servers that your team uses. So a lot of teams use Notion or Asana or Jira or tools like that. And that's all fine. Or you can also just kind of paste in the prompt, and that'll work fine too. So effectively, what this will do now is it's going to look up your design system and your design system's components and styles and so on. It's going to find relevant components based on the brief, and it's just going to make decisions about what to use and how to populate them and so on. And so at the moment it's looking through your image library. I don't think it'll search your dynamic content just because I didn't include anything about personalization or segmentation in the brief, but it can do if you just include those details in the brief or in your prompt, and I'll search those libraries too. And so in terms of the email that it generates, so it's not generating sort of arbitrary HTML that you'd have to sort of worry about being off brand or worry about being broken in Outlook or any other client. It's only generating based on what your email design system allows effectively. So yeah, it can only work within those guardrails. Yes, we can see it's got everything it needs. What's it saying? Yes, it's found the project. It's found some images. Yes, I think I'll just be building the email now. Let's have a look. But yes, it's created the email and it's just adding the content. Okay, and right, so yeah, so if you're using an MCP client that supports MCP apps like I am here, then you'll get this nice preview UI. If you're using a different MCP client that doesn't, so like code-based ones generally, so Claude Code or Codex, then that's fine. It'll still do the generation, but you just won't see the preview. You'd have to kind of go and see an email shepherd. But let's have a look at the email it's made. So yes, it's got subject, pre-header. It's added a hero section, and then so it's got cards for each section. I think when I look at the brief, it's just got the pricing information as well for each one. So Paris, London, and Rome. And so you can obviously there's some kind of preview options. You can see what that looks like on mobile. Let me make that big again. Okay. Yeah, it's just added some kind of follow-ups. Yeah, I think I didn't include any links in the brief, so it's just flagging that, which is good. And obviously you can do kind of follow-up prompts if you want to make changes too. So say change of plan. We're swapping out Rome for Athens. Make the change, please. Okay, so let's see. Oh yes, it's mentioning price. Yeah, I didn't tell it what to do with pricing. So yeah, I might have to specify that. But let's see what it does. Yes, it's just updating the content. Oh, okay, so yeah, it did it first, and then I think it realized it made a mistake in the subject, like it left that reference as Rome. So it's a call swap to Athens. Also need to fix the subject, so it's done it again, and yeah, so it's fixed the subject, which is good. And let's see yeah, so the Rome section is now Athens, and it's changed the kind of the content as well. You can just kind of open that in Email Shepherd. So let's do that now, and I'll take you straight into it. So this is an email you can edit as normal, sort of swap things around, edit manually, or you can use Email Shepherd's AI to make additional changes, or you can go back to the to your MCP client and make further changes that way too. So yeah, so that's how you build an email using the MCP server.